Sunsets go, won't be denied. Suits and ties can't hold me down, trading stock for pasture ground. Calloused hands I'll wear with pride, finally feeling alive inside. Woke up early to the rooster's call, living simple, breaking the fall. Traded conference rooms for barns, stars at night, no more alarm. Freedom in the fields, leave the city deals far behind. Plowing roads under skies so wide. Freedom in the fields, earning life with sweat and pride. Sunsets go, won't be denied. Call, living simple, breaking the fall. Traded conference rooms for barns, stars at night, no more alarms. Freedom in the fields, leaving city deals far behind. Plowing roads under skies so wide. Freedom in the fields, earning life with sweat and pride. Sunsets go, won't be denied. Dust in the air, sun's beating down. The farmhand sweating in the fields. Glance at the house, she's lit like dawn, smoking like a spark in the breeze. Rough hands, dirty jeans full of dreams. Midnight whisper, meet me by the barn. Eyes like embers burning the seam. Risk off for the rush, the twist of harm. Hey now, farmer's daughter, don't you stray. In the shadows where danger waits. Down by the creek where the willows sway. Let's ride the lightning, tempting fate. Whiskey and laughter steal away time behind a silo, hearts untamed. A kiss like wildfire, tossed like dice. Shadows ride the same my name. Days blend and night, we live that through. Farmers watch for guard, don't see her secret smile. My pulse a chill, chained to this spark, wild and free. Hey now, farmer's daughter, don't you stray. In the shadows where danger waits. Down by the creek where the willows sway. Let's ride the lightning, tempting fate. Hey now, farmer's daughter, don't you stray. In the shadows where danger waits. Down by the creek where the willows sway. Let's ride the lightning, tempting fate. Well, hey now, farmer's daughter, don't you stray. In the shadows where danger waits. Danger waits. Down by the creek where the willows sway. Let's ride the lightning, tempting fate. Whoa, tempting fate.
Field stretched wide, ain't no place to hide.
Alright, let's go ahead and get this on the road. Thank you. I am Mississippi Gonzo Grunge, aka with Fred Corn. How y'all doing this fine Memorial Day? Let's give it up one time. For the people that served and to those that never came back, this is for you. Thank you for everything. Like many of us, like many of you, I also had family members that served. And so forth. One famous one being my grandfather on my mom's side, who many of the OG fans know as the old Choctaw man, who does not hold his tongue over anything that comes out of his mouth, you know, such as it is. So then, where do we start? Well, I couldn't really tell you that, but you know, many of the OG fans know him. I have quoted him several times on this channel and on my old channel, but you know, I have to keep it clean for YouTube, sort of say. Another one is my cousin Curtis. You know, good dude, served in Vietnam. You know, he passed away sometime before my, you know, right before my channel really took off back in the day, my old channel. You know, he served in Vietnam, he had Agent Orange and all that. He did not hold his tongue, you know, like many of the people in my family, both sides of the family. They don't hold their tongues. They will tell you like it is, because that's just how they were brought up. So let's go ahead and jump into NASCAR, shall we? A little bit of NASCAR action with the Dodge Weekly Racing Series in Anoka, well, however the hell you pronounce it, in Oka City Speedway in North Carolina. Let's see how well we run it tonight. The sweet sound of that good old thing. I couldn't tell you what's up with YouTube tonight. YouTube's being weird as hell yet again. But that's a given. But yes, how are y'all doing tonight? Especially you, Rain, because I know you show up at just about every live stream. And I did watch your latest audio today. Just so you know, I did see it. That reminds me, I gotta get to making more audios for Rip Red Corn. Alright, I think I know what I need to do, because everything else is already set. I think the others will be here shortly, whenever time they get in. Alright, let's get it going. Oh yeah, it's setting. It's got it set just right. That reminds me, I gotta get some games for the PC. Well, some NASCAR games for the PC, that is. Are you out of school by now, or do you have to keep going until the end of, the end of the week? I figured I'd ask that, because all the schools where I'm at, they're already out. Get out of here. That's what I honestly hate. Some of these drivers just get all up in the way. Dipstick coming up on the left.
That was a great lap.
You can go by. That's the one thing about it in NASCAR games. I tend to race a little bit more dirtier. I do it for Dale. Oh, so you think you have a left week. Alright, well, I crashed, so... Like the setup. Well, actually, I want to test out it. Let's see. Huh. Very nice setup. I don't know what that car back there was doing. It's possessed. June 5th, okay. Yeah, I know, like, one thing I remember about getting out for, you know, school. I just got out the week before Memorial Day. That's what we would do. We would always get out a week before Memorial Day. Well, it was that Friday, leading up into the Memorial Day weekend. You know, here's the whole thing about going to school. On that particular, like, going to school, like, the final week. That final Friday was a 60% day. Me and the other guys that would show up, we would just do fuck all. It's like, what are we gonna do? Well, I guess we'll watch a movie, play checkers, play Uno, whatever. That's what we would do. It would always be the same four of us. And this was like when I was in elementary. I'm trying to remember who they were. It was my friend Charles, Tommy, and Eric. Paul would join us too. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was also Paul. It was 5 of us, counting myself. So we would all just be sitting there playing Uno and watching whatever movie we felt like bringing. Which was funny because the teachers, you know, they were just like, okay, you can bring something, just it can't be inappropriate. We were like, alright. Hey, what you bringing? I'm bringing a Dragon Ball Z movie. Alright, what you bringing? Man, I think I'm going to bring a car chase film. Alright. That's what we would do. We would just bring movies. Put them on. Leave the light on. Get the Uno cards out. So that's what we would do. We would just play Uno. That's mostly what we did. We just play Uno. Because it's like it's a 5-person game and the teachers didn't care around playing cards. That wasn't until we hit 5th grade, I believe, that one of the teachers pulls out a pack of playing cards, and at that point we would just sit around and play. I'm trying to think of what it was. We played Goldfish. You know, flash forward to junior high, you know, it'd be me and, let's see, junior high, 7th grade. 4 guys that would show up. Me. Now, my friend Eric, he moved off. Charles went to another school.
Alright, let's see where we play.
You have testing next week and plan. That's funny. Poor Rain. It'll be a fun one. I'm trying to think of who it was we were always stuck with. Stuck with towards the end. It was,
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green light.
excuse me. I'm trying to think of who it was that would always be, you know, like me and the final 4 guys in that day. For the 60% day, even though technically we didn't have to go, so be it. That was just like for testing and makeup day. So they were just like, okay, we're going to put you in this random teacher's room. That was like when I was in junior high. So one of the guys broke out a pack of playing cards and all we did was sat around and play spades. teacher was perfectly fine. She was cool about it. She was like, don't get too loud and don't get too rowdy. We were like, all right. I know, we played spades for a solid 2 hours, and then we moved on to playing bones. Yeah, they hated playing dominoes with me. I'd call them out, and it's like, ah, bro, really? Well, I didn't really have a normal high school experience. So, my final day of school, well, technically, I got out way earlier than everybody else. This is my senior year. I got out earlier than everybody else because it was flooding bad that year. At the point. Heh. That's funny, Rain. Poor Rain. But anyway. Yeah, my senior year I actually ended up getting out early. You know, things happened. And they pretty much couldn't, I pretty much cut a deal with them. So I cut a deal. They let me take my test early. They gave me my diploma. And I pretty much, you know, and they were like, technically, even though you got your diploma early, would you still like to walk out for graduation? I said, sure, I'll walk out for graduation. Because I knew my mom would want pictures of it. So, such as it is. So pretty much, I didn't go into any like senior parties that year. I wasn't invited to them, so I'm like, okay, fuck y'all too then. They were all going to go party, drink, live it up, have sex orgies or whatever it is they were doing. So where did I go? I went catfishing. That's what I did. I went catfishing. I'm like, I ain't got time to be involved with none of that crap. What y'all doing? Drinking and getting high, and possibly catching something you can't get rid of. This isn't funny, I'm sick. Well, welcome to being a high school student. Or whatever grade you're in. High school, college, whatever grade you're in. Or whatever type of education you're taking. Because I'll just say this, when you get into college, you know, you do have a project, and you know, most of your teachers at that point, the project just counts as your final grade. That's because they're mostly older and usually more lazy, sort of say. That's how it was for me in college, but you know, I took automotive classes, so I was taking technical classes. My final project for the year was... It was basically a written test, but the test was so easy it wasn't even funny. I say written, but it was just like multiple choice. Tech teachers there just kind of like, here's your test. Here's the written part of it. Now, your big exam, depending on what course we were taking, well, what grade we were, the library, yeah. That's where we would sometimes spend the last day of school at. Because there was this one teacher that we did have back in elementary. She didn't show up that day because, you know, she was pregnant. You know, she was dealing with pregnancy. So she had to go on maternity leave because it was getting close to her due date. So the principal was like, alright, y'all are going to come around to the library. You know, here's a pack of Uno cards. You know, the librarian put on the TV, and she was like, what y'all want to watch? And we just told her what we wanted to watch, and she was like, alright, here you go. We watched Jumanji while playing Uno. That's what we were doing. It was 4th grade that happened.
Great job.
That's a nice race. That's a very good race. That is a really good race. But if y'all hold on just a minute, I'll be right back. Well, it didn't take me that long to come back. Sort of say. See? Don't take me long at all. Woof. Goodness gracious. Yeah, just a little noise caught my attention. I had to go see what it was. You know, I probably should go get some water and drink it while playing this game. I'm actually close to finding a disc. I'll just say that. Very close to finding a disc. Let's see, what's it? This is the Feather Lights. I'm trying to think what New Hampshire is. Oh, yeah, New Hampshire. That's the... Ooh, good lord. Oh, I hate racing at New Hampshire. Well, time to see how well this baby handles. You know, it's actually kind of funny with the Featherlight stuff, is that they do have caution flags and all that stuff, but they didn't put it in this game. I know they put it in 05, which Diesel's like, hey, good buddy, I want you to play that NASCAR 05 Chase for the Cup. And I said, I'll be sure to do that. Diesel speaks plenty CB jive. Old West and CB jive and cowboy slang. Well, hell, I speak it sometimes too. I don't like how it cuts the... I don't like how it just stalls out in the corner when it's turning. Maybe adjust the wheel lock and put in the... I'm trying to think. Up the gears, put in the wheel lock. Probably adjust the camber, maybe the springs, but I never could get it right. I just leave the springs alone, because I never could get it right. Well, at least I ain't burning up the tires. That's bad. Yeah, here's the funny thing about it. They couldn't, you know, now I don't know why they really call this, you know, the Cup Series. It's because they couldn't mention Winston Cup. Because Winston, we all know, is a cigarette brand. So, such as it is. It's like, what's that? That's a cigarette brand. Them old Winstons. Go ahead and bump you up to 4, because I remember where I set this at. No, you can go back to... No, keep it even. Alright, like that. So we're going to go ahead and up you up to that, and you will go up. I'm going to go ahead and drop this down to 80. Well, let's try it. Oh, well, what words would you like to know in Choctaw? Now, I will say this. I'm not fluent in the Choctaw language because I'm not Choctaw. Because, for one, my mother was adopted by the Choctaw by a Choctaw family in the state of Mississippi. You know, that's my connection to them. My mom was adopted by them. I do know some Choctaw words and some Choctaw phrases, but so far as like actually speaking it fluently, no, I am not fluent in the language, no. I would like to be because, you know, obviously my grandfather speaks it. My grandmother speaks it really well because sometimes they'll have conversations in the full-blown Choctaw language, which that's how you really pronounce Choctaw, but you know, such as it is. However, I don't get into it much because apparently when you have discussions about Native America, people tend to get weird. And then I'm just sitting there like, what did I do to piss you off? People can be stupid at times, and I'm just like, I ain't got time to argue the energy with jackass types. Alright, I like how that steering's set up. I'm about to say, this motherfucker better not be acting weird tonight. I'm trying to think how I set that record. You can say anything. I'll keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind.
Alright, let's see where we play.
I will keep that in mind whenever I go to make a video on that subject.
Hello, I'm Alan. Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
I'm trying to think. I know there's other people watching. So I know that I know that much. I know there's other people watching. But you know, I intend to keep this going for quite a while. Ooh, I better pay attention to the road. I don't know, I feel like watching Legend of Sleepy Hollow after this. And I'm talking about the Disney version, not the Tim Burton one. Even though I do like some of Tim Burton's works, Sleepy Hollow is just kind of one of those things that I watch when I'm bored.
5 laps to go.
But however, I do like the Disney version of Legend of Sleepy Hollow from... oh, what's it called? The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Which, funny enough, I know that particular one was supposed to be a full-blown feature-length film with Bing Crosby. Another favorite singer of mine, old Blue Eyes himself, Bing Crosby. So, I'm trying to think. If they would have actually left it alone, it would have been big. I wouldn't say big, but more like more... They would have had more to work with. Even though it was a short story in the Sketchbook of Jeffrey Crayon, Gents, by Washington Irving. Which, funny enough... Alright, like that version they did for Disney back in the 49, I believe it was. How Ichabod looks is 100% accurate. It's the most accurate depiction of him. So there is that. But funny enough, I have never seen an actual Legend of Sleepy Hollow that wasn't, you know, as faithful to the book as that particular version. Because all some of the other ones come out, they've either been super gory, super graphic, or they've been geared to kids. I mean, you can have both. I mean, you can definitely have both.
Last lap.
So there is that.
Great job.
Alright. That's good enough. Alright. Moving forward. Moving forward. Well, no, there should be other people joining in. Well, at least one would hope. Bleh, excuse me. Save right quick. This one's also going to be in New Hampshire, the Trek Craftsman Truck Series. This one's going to be the fun one to do. It always is. Now, who decided to try to rear end me? Several things I see wrong that at least I can feel. Okay, I can think of several things wrong. What's not nice? What's not nice, Rain? Okay then. Gotta go back here and retune everything. No, get back in the garage.
Car high. You're all clear. Stay low. Still there. You're all clear.
Well, aren't you a little bit feisty tonight? Yep, there it is. Alright. What if... Alright, let's try this.
Still there. Clear high.
Protective is what you call it.
Clear high.
Is that what you call it now, being protective? What do you have to be protective of?
Car low. Clear low.
Well, it wouldn't be something without one, at least one Rick. Okay then. Still not turning as it needs to. So you're going to scratch them. All right.
Car high.
Getting a little bit bumpy back here.
Car high. Clear low. Car high. Clear high. Car high. All clear. Car low. Car low. Clear low. Car low. Car high. Car high.
Ooh.
Clear high. Car low.
Yep, it's running. Wasn't expecting that. Final time I'll run this. What kind of nails do you have? I don't know why I'm asking that question. You pretty much confirmed you were a pastel goth.
Still there. All clear.
Okay, there's still something funny going on. Maybe drop the camber back down. Alright, let's jump to it. All natural nails. Alright, I figured they were all naturals. Let's jump into the qualifying. Alright, so I know what I can do.
Alright, let's see where we play.
Somewhere up in the top. Alright. Middle of the pack, not half bad. Alright. Maybe I should go into the garage first and see how well this works out. Hold on a minute, I'll be right back yet again. Something keeps making some weird racket. Now that I'm back, I will now get into the main course. Maybe that should solve the problem. Now I think I know what the problem is. I just figured it out. I just figured out the problem. Let's try that. Okay then. Now that I know what to do this time. Go ahead and jump all that weight up. I wonder what happens when you drop all this down. Well, we're about to find out in a moment. Oh, what's happening, Eric?
Clear high. Car low.
Ooh, what even? He got me good on the rear end. Well, right now I'm in NASCAR Dirt to Daytona on the Craftsman Truck Series, where I just got rear-ended. That's what's happening. I don't know who this asshole in the Tide truck is, but I'm about to sandwich him between a Dodge Ram and the wall.
Clear high.
Look at what it did. It did all kinds of damage.
Car low.
Gotcha. Serves you right. Weasels. I just cost a multi-car pileup.
There's a spin in turn one. Car high. You're all clear. Car high. All clear. Car high. All clear. Car high. All clear.
Oh, this is going to be a fun race tonight. This is going to be a fun race tonight. That's what this is going to be. Get a little sip of water while this is loading in.
New Hampshire. At a distance of just over a mile, this squared off oval has seen some fantastic...
Oh yeah, Eric, what you have for dinner? Figured I ask.
100,000 people attend each race, coming from nearby Boston.
Oh, this is going to be a fun one.
Race is going green. There's the green flag. Still there. Car high. All clear. Car high.
Excuse me.
Car low. Clear low. Still there. You're all clear.
Well, how's Bloodborne? Figured I ask that too while I'm here.
Still there. Car high. Slow down. Ten laps to go.
And this should give me some gas. Hopefully I can finish the race with a pop tire. Or about to blow a tire. One or the other.
That was a great lap.
I never could. This is another track I never could get the steering right on. For whatever reason, I never could get the steering right. Corn on the cob steak. Okay, that actually sounds nice. All right, they're all about to start pulling into the pits.
The car headed pitted.
We're about to be out in first.
5 laps to go. Car high.
Heh, he hit the wall.
You're all clear. Car low. Car high. All clear. Clear high. Car high. All clear.
Came close to getting him.
Car high.
No, you don't.
2 to go. You're all clear. Car low. Still there. Last lap. Car low. Clear high. All clear. Car low.
I made a mistake.
Car high. There's a wreck in turn 4. Off top 5.
Mix everything. I sometimes have rice on occasion. That's what I do. Sometimes I do. Dang, I drive back. This one's also going to be in New Hampshire, such as it is. Ooh, goodness. Was not expecting that. Steering needs adjusting. Okay, note to self, go back and readjust the tires. You know, maybe that's the problem, is the,
Car low. Car low. You're all clear.
Alright, now I think I know how to get the car set. Now I'm well aware of that. No, I don't want to go back to practice. Well, what would you want that's something sweet? I mean, well, technically, just pick something and run with it. Cookies, donuts, ice cream, take your pick. somewhere in the lower positions. Thank you. I'm in ninth. All right. All right, let's see what we got. Chocolate. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. A little experimentation, but still. You gotta love the fine tuning and all that. Alright. let's experiment with it. Now that I actually went and looked some of this stuff up, so I know what I'm doing now. It feels like a whole different animal.
Still there. Clear low. The car head is pitted. Car high. Clear high.
And there's Home Depot bringing up the back end. I think that's Tony Stewart. That's me hitting the wall.
Car low. Clear low. All clear. Still there. You're all clear.
Yeah, it might be scraping off that wall. But now she's doing good.
The car head is pitted.
Yes, exactly. Experimentation. Alright. What do they have in common, Eric? Because I know you're going to tell us. I hope this works. Where are you at? Oh, Jeff Gordon's right behind us. Jeff Gordon right behind us. Oh, I don't know who I just rammed. Who did I ram?
Clear high. Car low. Car high.
Come on, Jeff.
Clear high. Clear high.
Dang it, I wanted Jeff to get right up on us. How many? I was trying to wonder how much gas I had. Ooh, hit the brakes. Oh, I remember why they named this Pfizer now. That one car up in front. I remember why they did that. That's because that car was originally the Viagra car back in the day.
Slow down.
Alright. Give me all the tape. No tires, just straight gas. They have to change their to Eric. Where are you, Jeff? I'm coming for you, Jeff. You're not Jeff. Go away.
All clear.
Am I smoking?
All clear. Car high. Clear high.
I think I'm smoking. Yeah, that was a dad joke. That was a dad joke from way back.
Car high. Clear high.
Rain, don't put him up to that.
The car head is pitted.
Ooh, that oil temp is getting hot.
5 laps to go.
What's happening, Diesel? Thank you for joining in. There might be a slight delay, and I don't really know why. Still trying to figure it out. I think the car's smoking. It's running hot. I mean, the oil's running hot. That oil is burning. This thing burning oil like an old, what was it? Like an old Triton. Actually, one of them old 6-cylinder F-150s. Those things used to burn some oil.
Car low. You're all clear. The car head is pitted.
Where are you, Jeff? I haven't seen Jeff yet.
Clear low.
I've been hunting Jeff Gordon.
Car high.
Now, who just passed me? Oh, Mark Martin passed me.
Car high. Car high.
I'm looking for... I'm trying to find something.
Car high. All clear.
I found Mark Martin.
Car low.
You get out of here. Yeah, I'm still holding on. The car's smoking.
Car high.
As you can tell, the car is officially smoking. Ooh, daddy. I see Jeff.
Last lap.
I just saw him. Come on up, Jeff.
Car high. You're 3 wide.
Wait a minute. I just got passed by Jeff Gordon. No! Too late. He's gone. Well, the car's toast. Sorry, Dale. Yeah, this car was toast.
Top 10. Can't complain about that.
It is smoking. Ain't this a bitch? The whole car was smoking and everything. I got did I get? I didn't get. No, I thought I got passed by Jeff Gordon. I didn't. Thank God. Thank God I didn't. I'm like, did I get passed by Jeff Gordon? It's like, no, that was another Gordon. My mistake. Blech. Big mistake. Well, I'm still out in front. That's a plus. Mercy goodness. Yes, I want to save. Okay, this is another Craftsman truck back in Michigan. Now that I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing now. I know exactly what I'm doing. Ugh. Do a little practice run. I think this is one of the few tracks with the truck series I don't have to tune the suspension. But yeah, I got other stuff coming up in the hopper. I'm still planning out movies for GTA, so that's going to be the fun part. Easier said than done, but that's the writing process of making movies. But I have been making other plans for GTA 6, and that's movies in and of that. And here we see Eric in the chat making dad jokes. Okay, I know what I need to do. And we will jump into the garage. Give it a whole lot of grill tape. Now let's go on down to 3 with these. I know Slade would probably be in, but he's probably at work. Oh yeah. It's faster. There's a bunch of games I need to get for the PC to start streaming. Maybe some live drag races or something or another. That's what I should do. Is my car smoking? It's smoking. It's smoking. Okay, I think I know what I did wrong. I know exactly what I did wrong. I know exactly what I did wrong. I know exactly what did it wrong. Well, the weight's perfectly fine. Let's up that grill tape to 50. Check out the new... You know, I really need to go see that. The new Dale Earnhardt documentary. Is it a new one? Oh yeah, you say it's new. I need to check it out, because over here we do follow Dale Earnhardt. We do it for Dale over here. And when we see Jeff Gordon, we put the son of a bitch into the wall. Which, funny enough, Dale Earnhardt did say that. Unless it's Jeff Gordon, then you put the son of a bitch into the wall. I didn't say that. Yes, you did. They used to make fun of Jeff Gordon so bad back in the day. Okay, so this keeps the oil temp down. Ranger is probably lurking at this point. Diesel, where exactly is that streaming at? That's what I want to know. Where exactly is that streaming at? Yes, and Ranger might be busy with life. Alright, that's actually a really good lap. Yeah, let's not put that down to 0. I don't want to find out. I don't want to fuck around with that setting and find out. Fucking around and finding out. Something you don't want to do. Amazon Prime. Alright, I will be sure to check that out on Amazon Prime. Four-part series. Oh, that's even better. The only thing I've been watching on Amazon Prime is The Fall Guy, which, by the way, Diesel, do check out The Fall Guy. And I'm talking about the TV show, not the movie. Lee Majors as the unknown stuntman in The Fall Guy. Which I will say, they did not baby that truck throughout that show the entire time. Of course, they did have to develop a few stunt trucks for it, because when you saw the first time they jumped it, they busted the differential out.
Alright, let's see where we play.
That time felt like ass. Coffee at this hour, Eric. Oh, I thought that time felt like ass, but it was quick. Guess not. Let's go ahead and race. Yeah, the one from the 70s. Yes, that Fall Guy.
Green. There's the green flag. Car high, car low. Car high.
Slingshot engaged.
Clear low. Car high. Still there. All clear.
But you know what? This is what I like to do on races like this.
Slow down.
That. You've been watching Move Along. Oh, moving along. That's what it is. Well, how is moving along anyway? In fact, there's quite a few, now that I'm thinking about it, there's quite a few movies I need to show you. Diesel, that's what I'm referring to you. A couple of movies. Oh, and okay, now I definitely have to see that. Okay, so it is free. Okay, that's a plus. Yeah, there's a couple of trucking movies I need to refer to you, Diesel. I'll probably send those after I'm done streaming. Pretty good. One of them's got Jerry Reed in it. Kind of a B-rated film, but still. It's a real drag. Yep, there goes Eric making dad jokes yet again.
All clear.
Well, I figured I'd catch back up with them. Oh, there goes somebody in the outside.
There's a spin in turn 3.
Yeah, highballing, that's the one. Oh, you've seen highballing, alright. Try to think. Have you seen White Line Fever? Because I think that might be the other one that I might send to you.
Clear high.
Up, done rear-ended somebody.
Still there. The car head is pitted. Clear low.
And we're gone.
5 laps to go.
Alright, that one I will definitely have to check out. The one you're talking about. Yeah, I've been playing in trucker films for GTA 6. There's quite a few movies I was going to do with GTA 5, but I decided, you know what, why don't I just move them on over to GTA 6 and get them out the way. Bleh.
Clear low.
That guy's creeping on the back door. He's like Buford T. Justice. He just doesn't know when to stop.
All clear.
Jeff's not in this series.
You're all clear.
Rain.
2 to go.
And behold, Eternal shows up. Like the weirdo that he is.
Last lap.
So, Eternal, what brings you by?
Car high. All clear.
And we took the checkered flag. One checkered flag down and out. I got some good ones. Let's exit. That's a good race. That was a really good race for the most part. A very good race. Really good. I won big. 10-point bonus, and I'm creeping back to the top. Fathom your idiocy. Eternal, I will fathom your idiocy after the break. So, save right here in case it decides to malfunction. So, y'all don't touch that dial. Behave yourselves. Enjoy the chat. Eternal, that means you. Behave. And enjoy some music. So, enjoy this by my friend NachoCast. Link to his channel is in the description provided. Because this is all of his music. So then, enjoy his country hits radio station. 98.6 Country Hits.
Sunfire, tired hands, rough skin, lost in the routine. Just me and the crops under blue-eyed skies. One day saw you sticking up straight and tall, raggedy clothes, straw hair, but you caught my eye. Hey, stuffed heart beats like it's real inside, thinking how you'd stand by through the nights. Scarecrow, love, your silent vow, in the moonlight shining somehow. Ragged straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. Rain or shine, you just stand your ground. Wind don't shake you, drought can't bring you down. Lonely farmer heart just can't comprehend why I feel this yearning like you, my best friend. Dreams at night, walking hand in hand. Feathered dreams slipping through worn out veins. Scarecrow tears from an empty hollow. Foolish heart hopes for love to follow. Scarecrow, love, your silent vow, in the moonlight shining somehow. Ragged straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. Scarecrow, love, your silent vow, in the moonlight shining somehow. Ragged straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. Scarecrow, love, your silent vow, in the moonlight shining somehow. Ragged straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. Scarecrow, love, your silent vow, in the moonlight shining somehow. Ragged straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. My lonely life you put on hold.
Dirty boots kicked off in the barn. Spent my last dime on a two-bit charm. Whiskey bottle rolled under the straw. Dreams left shattered by a whiskey jaw. Cornfields dry like my old cowpoke heart. Plow my soul in the soil that's tar. Smoky bar stool where I drowned my sin. Bought love cheap, never felt it again. Whiskey and women drained my soul, left me empty with a hole. Whiskey and women took it all. Now I can't stand, but I'd rather crawl. Guitar strings snapping like my resolve. Old roadhouse where my life devolved. Shaky hands hold memories close, yet I lost more than most folks know. Falling down, nobody's around. Silent screams in a sleepy town. Empty pockets can't buy back time. Echoes of regret on my mind. Whiskey and women drained my soul, left me empty with a hole. Whiskey and women took it all. Now I can't stand, but I'd rather crawl. Cornfields dry like my old cowpoke heart. Plow my soul in the soil that's tar. Smoky bar stool where I drowned my sin. Bought love cheap, never felt it again. Whiskey and women drained my soul, left me empty with a hole. Whiskey and women took it all. Now I can't stand, but I'd rather crawl.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, I am back. Now then. Give me a moment. Alright, give me a moment. I'll be right back. Hold that thought. And we'll stop it right here. Alright, that's it. That will just have to stop right then and there. So, now that I am back, I will now entertain Eternal's jackassery. Alright, Eternal. Chop, chop. Well, yeah, Diesel, I kind of figured you'd eat fried catfish. You're like me. You're country as hell. Watkins Glen. This is another road course. I think it is. That case, such as it is. Any day now. Thank you. Alright, let's try it. Woo, daddy! Hello, Jeff. Where you going, Jeff? In all honesty, I like Watkins Glen because it's by far one of the more easier road courses in this game. Where you going, Jeff? Come back! Come back here! Do not run from me! Oh, shit. Shit! Yep, I hit the wall. Alright. Back to the drawing board. Several mistakes were made. Yes, this game actually does have a first-person view. I'll be the first one to tell you that it does. I'm going to put these up at 200 just to be safe. But yes, this actually does have a first-person view, which I'll show you in a moment after I finish setting all this nonsense up. The road courses in this game love trying my patience. I'm going to go ahead and jump these up to 10 so that way I have a better turning radius. Bleh. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's try it. Now, to answer your question, yes, it's triangle. But yeah, here's the first person view, as you can tell. And I will say this. If you happen to have a Logitech G27, This wheel, that wheel is actually compatible with this game. The Logitech 25 and the 27 are compatible with NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. I will say this. Back in the day, they had only like 2 road courses, but now they're starting to add more in, which that would make people want to watch. Woo! She's touchy. Them brakes was touchy. So I pretty... Eric's putting me on the spot. Okay, so a wolf girl might have been involved. I made a mistake. I made a slight mistake. Them brakes was touchy. I know it's like right at this straightaway. That's where you have to like start slowing down. Daddy. Shooting off the corner. Ooh, I went out in the dirt. I'm out in the weeds. Okay, note to self. Slow down at that corner. Slow all the way down in that corner. And where the hell is Eternal? That's what I want to know. Eternal, I know you're still lurking and watching. Over there licking your lips and rubbing your hands together. Okay. Note to self. Adjust something else. I know where I'm feeling it. I always mess up at Watkins Glen. It's always the road tracks I mess up at. Except that one for the feather lights. I remembered. Slow down. Not too bad. We probably play somewhere at the bottom. Yep. Bottom of the pack. Right next to Dale Earnhardt, of all people. Okay, we're putting Jeff Gordon in the wall when we see him. Yep. There it goes. Well, that was bound to happen. And there it goes. Really, rain? Let's see. I mean, what's the hell that could possibly go wrong? Probably a lot. A lot, but still. Wouldn't hurt in trying. Oh well, we might as well race. But I guess one more final adjustment could be in place. Probably what I'm doing is completely stupid, but still.
Welcome to the Finger Lakes region of New York State and Watkins Glen International. This world-famous road course leads drivers through a fast 2.5-mile twisting 12 turns. With banking ranging from 6 to 10 degrees in the corners and great elevation changes, one always has to be alert in order to conquer Watkins Glen.
Let's do it. We're live at Watkins Glen. We're going for Jeff. Jeff, I'm coming for your ass.
All clear.
Oh no, not the motor.
All right.
The motor's gone.
Fuel.
Yep, she's out. She's about to go out of commission.
Fuel.
I was not expecting this at Watkins Glen, but still.
The sixth car is headed into the pit. The car head is pitted. Slow down.
Yep, this is going to take a while. Watch. How much Oh, please let this repair time not be too long. Okay, so Rain's making wolf characters. She was running a little rough. Yep. 30 seconds. I can still make it. This is going to be a while anyway. That's what this is. Was not expecting that to happen. See, I catch up with them.
Two to go.
Heads up, cause a wreck. Well, Rain, care to explain why you're doing that?
Last lap.
Made a mistake. Well, somebody won.
Clear right.
Shit!
Car left. All clear.
Got a penalty. Well, that rear end's fucked. You're open to suggestions. Alright, that's nice. Yeah, tell me something that ain't new. I was doing good. If I hadn't have messed up and wrecked in the first part of the shit, I would have been fine. So you're bored. Try to see what else I got for racing. I lost money. I lost some money. That's what happened. I lost some money. Alright, what we got for August? Kitsune. That's nice. I actually like kitsunes. Well, Valley, I think this is the final one for it. My mistake. Oh well, I'll just jump straight into qualifying. beat my record. I'm pretty sure I just beat my record. Oh well, let's just jump straight into racing. No, I didn't. I was about 10 seconds behind now that I look at it.
There's the green flag.
Time to pull some good old Smoky Unic. And I am gone. Like Burt Reynolds. Bye-bye, baby.
Two to go. Last lap.
That was a good time. What type of energy drink do you want? I mean, Monster's nasty and so is Red Bull. I can't stand the taste of either one of those. Do a little first person action while I'm at it. And here we go.
Great job.
That's good enough. I'll take it. All right. Exit out of that. Alright, let's go ahead and exit out. Exit out, and I'll go ahead and close the stream down for the night, such as it is. Well, I guess, let's see, what else we got? Well, I guess I could save these for another time. So I think that's what I'll do. Go ahead and save it right here. All right. Yeah, this is all the cars that I do have. Such as it is. As you can tell, look at all these beautiful cars. But, you know, whatever it is. So then, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Because, hey, I feel like, you know, playing a little bit of ATS. Just so I can go ahead and get some other stuff played out with that. Such as it is. So, to those of y'all watching on the replay, do shoot the like button with a grip skitty if you enjoyed it. Please do comment down below your favorite NASCAR game, such whatever game you prefer, whatever it is. Such as it is. So then, other than that, do smash the subscribe button today and click the notification bell icon to stay up to date. I do live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. But guaranteed, since it is warmer, my work schedule might be a little bit off, and weather also plays into effect. I'm still trying to figure out what's making this shit get delayed so bad. I have no clue what the fuck this thing's problem is. So, other than that, y'all have a great day and a ballin' weekend. Don't do anything stupid. And as always, I'll see y'all around for the next stream. So I'm going to close it out with some music by my friend Nachocast. You can check out the links in the description to the music that is used. I'm using tonight's music mix is 98.6 Country Hits FM. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you and good night.
Wind cries out his name, echoes through the plains. Silent prayers to a world filled with remains. Nobody to mend his wounds, nobody to explain why a lonely heart bleeds, feels the endless pain.
Dust and sweat on the saddle, dreams lost in a whiskey bottle, wanted posters on every wall, gun that answers every call. Fast draw nights, cold outlaw days, the empty road, nowhere to stay. Songs trapped inside my head, wishing for a stage instead. I ain't no stage king, no guitar hero, just a gunslinger with nothing to show. Trade my 6-shooter for a 6-string, give it all just to hear them scream. Long nights under the starry skies, singing lonesome lullabies. Wind howling through the canyon, heart beating like an anthem. Spurs jingling with every step, dusty boots and broken neck. Rolled so hard, got me thinking, life better with a guitar singing. I ain't no stage king, no guitar hero, just a gunslinger with nothing to show. Trade my 6-shooter for a 6-string, give it all just to hear them scream. Long nights under the starry skies, singing long lonesome lullabies, wind howling through the canyon, heart beating like an anthem, spurs jingling with every step, dusty boots and broken neck. Rode so hard got me thinking, life better with a guitar singing. I ain't no stage king, no guitar hero, just a gunslinger with nothing to show. Trade my 6-shooter for a 6-string, give it all just to hear them scream. Carry my load, long highways and the road, dusty towns grabbing my mind, lonely nights, stars never kind, broken lines got me home, radio blaring, I'm not alone, coffee cold, tired eyes, diesel fumes under open sky.